that I can just point out and say, I went with this. I went to therapy, and now I'm not like.
Right.
How y'all doing, man? What's up? Welcome to another episode of Talking Shit. We was just playing some clips. If y'all want to check this out, that's an episode right there of Talking Shit. Season 3, episode 1, the Hot or Shot edition. That's like a little merge. And then, matter of fact, speaking of Hot or Shot, that we got that in there now. Go check Real Game No Gimme Podcast. We just did another episode like last week of Hot or Shots. Y'all go check that out. It's fire. We had fun again, as we always do. And without further ado, man, we're gonna get into it, man. You already know what it is. It's PG the Hustler, man, and LBC, Real Game No Gimmick Podcast, and Iceberg Flame, only nigga with a hot and a cold name.
That's it. All day, every day.
Already, man.
All day, every day.
What y'all been up to, man?
Like wherever the wind blows, man.
I heard that. What y'all fellas been on this? What y'all been on this week, fellas? Just chilling.
Yeah.
LBC was good. I see you getting everything together, man. What's happening with you? I think he gonna. I think he getting it together. Yeah, he can't hear us. He getting it together. He gonna pop in a minute, man. First and foremost, man, I want to start off. I don't want to start off, but we have to start off. We got to start off talking about our sister Angie Stone, and the events that just happened this past Friday. Rest in peace, Angie Stone.
Yes. Yeah, rest in peace, sister.
Rest in peace, man. Yo, and it's crazy. Like, I hate to say this, but I know you're gonna feel me when you say when you hear this, because you a music lover also. You know, sometimes when people make the kind of music that she made, it don't hit you until after they gone. You know what I'm saying? The sincerity of the music that, you know what I mean, that she made and that she was a part of, you know what I mean?
For years, dude.
Yeah,
man, some of her old stuff has been sampled, bro. Like, for real, like, man.
Yeah. I don't know, man. This is crazy. Like, I don't like talking about this, but it happens. It's part of life. Everybody knows, hey, nobody knows when your time is gonna come. It's just unfortunate. It was a car accident. I'm not gonna show it on my platform. They have wreckage. They have footage of the wreckage, like, directly after it happened. I guess people that witnessed it was filming it as the norm nowadays.
But yeah. Hello? Yeah, you there, bro? What had happened was,
my bad, y'all. Yeah, I clicked myself on out of here. Yeah,
man.
You chilling, man. Chilling, man. What's happening?
Chilling, bro. My bad, man. Got this new equipment I was telling you about. It's my first time using this stuff, man.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. What you got? The camera and stuff, or the mic and all that?
Yeah, mic and sound card, and I'm using the laptop now.
Hey, for sure.
How y'all fellas feeling though?
Oh, chilling, man. We chilling, man.
Chilling,
How you
bro.
doing, man? What's been going on with you this week?
Chilling, man.
Yeah,
Bouncing back.
I heard that. You know, we was just talking about this Angie Stone business. And you know, like we just like I was, I was just saying, it's kind of, they music, people's music mean a little bit more after they go, especially when it's somebody like an R&B singer, where everything they made was like heartfelt. You know what I'm saying? When they sung from the heart, and somebody who who sings, yeah, exactly, sing from the soul. It's kind of
really had they foot in the gumbo, man. Really had they foot in the gumbo, yo.
It's definitely hurtful, man. So I was saying that I'm not gonna show it here, but everybody's people, of course, that had pictures, as everybody do nowadays, video right after it happened, like when they, people that was driving by when they seen it, they put it in. Of course, they sent it in the 30 mile. You know what I'm saying? And they got it all over the place.
Yeah. I know that actual. I was telling you earlier. I know that actual piece of highway that she had that accident on. Where the accident was on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's your area up and down there, right?
Over to the east. That's all.
Yeah. Now, I missed the beginning when y'all started talking about this, but story is crazy, ain't it though?
Yeah, it's one of those.
I'm only saying that because, all right, when I first heard the story, they said the Sprinter flipped over. Then, like the second, third time I heard it, they said it flipped over and got hit by an 18-wheeler. Like, why didn't they say that in the first place? Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. That's just, man. I ain't even saying there's nothing suspicious. It's just,
but it's weird.
It's story.
It's weird to be having these bits and pieces thrown at you, like, kind of just thrown at you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Randomly is what the word I'm looking for. Randomly is the word.
Right.
Yeah.
I'd only seen 2 clips of her. Well, 3. Because she went through that thing several months ago with her son.
Right.
And then
I've seen that.
The one the other day when she was talking about her royalties.
Yeah.
Yep.
And she had did all that music and hadn't been paid, and they gonna pay her, they owe her, they gonna pay her. And then the clip about the accident. So I hadn't watched nothing else. You know me, I hear it, and sometimes it's, but I was just hung up on that B to C with her, what she said versus then a few days later she dead, bro. Right. That kind of,
right.
They say Faces of Death, and they got all them shows about things just happening, like that. But that's, I don't know, dude. That's kind of.
No, she even said it, I believe. She said, I don't know what they might do to not pay me.
Yeah, she did say that.
That's sad, man. That's why I'm just soaking it all in and getting it, listening to everything as it goes, because I don't know what, I don't know heads or tails what to make of all this, man, because I feel like deep down, like, when like Dick Gregory said, when you got the goggles on, it'd be hard to take that shit off, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be so hard to take that shit off. Like, I don't understand how you guys just sat there and put that together, that's how it happened in real life, in real time.
Yeah.
Y'all are just recounting the events, and they don't sound right, man.
They don't add. It don't add, because, I mean, it's just, that's sad, bro. And then, like I say, it just comes down to, when your mind is open and you could wander off and you could just remember shit that happened to other people along the same lines, and then you tied into that shit still kind of happening today, and it usually is surrounded by, somebody owing somebody, or somebody being in the wrong for so long, and people wanting their just due.
Yep.
You know, the powers that be is something else, man. People don't look at that shit as they should, but you know, this is one of those things that can you just imagine, and this is just me saying it, can you just imagine the number of people that were involved in her not getting her just due, y'all? Over the years, just
A
think
lot.
of over the years, man. That shit
A lot.
is
Because people don't understand, even when you have a solo artist, it's a team behind them, and it's people that they employ, and it's people that they pay and that have to eat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Off of these royalties and these performance shows and all these cuts and stuff that the artist is getting. People got to eat off of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And that money part, like, I really started paying attention to the money part when Taraji and Terrence Howard,
I know where you're going.
you know, brought their issue up against, you know, them being in these roles and, you know, they getting paid this much an episode, and then other people came out that had been in roles in movies that hadn't been paid, and then you heard a couple of screams out about money, but you know, the last couple people that I heard really that was on that money tip got paid though. Like, you know, Baby straightened the thing up with a couple people, and then you straighten the thing up with Wayne, and then you know the thing with Diddy and what's the boy name? The group, the Locks. The
Oh yeah,
you know, and they got kind
your
of
mic muted, LBC. Unmute your mic.
So yeah, when you hear stuff like that, then you get to thinking though. But this has been over her lifetime of just her whole music catalog, yo. That's crazy. Like,
facts.
Man, could you just imagine how much, even though her career is like where it went, I mean, she's in my top 15, bro, of women. I mean, really, she's pushing like top 12, you know, women that just get down like that, man. And yeah, could you just think of where she'd have been if she'd have got paid like she was supposed to? And
because she did a lot of stuff too. Also,
a lot, man,
for other artists, she wrote
stuff, yo.
She wrote and everything.
Stuff, man. Yeah, a lot of stuff, man. That's
composed, like produced, damn near, like all kind of shit, man. And I just found out recently, a couple years back, that her son is from D'Angelo.
Yeah, that was the issue that I told you. It was 3 issues that I heard about. That was the first one that I heard about. That was like the summer.
She got D'Angelo
late summer, early fall, around that time frame when that started heating up, you know. And then she felt like she was done wrong in that situation too. But you know, I don't know, man. With this music thing,
it's crazy.
When something like that happens and you get cheated out your money, then it's just the strength of you. Because if you remember, that's one of the things that happened to Badu, Erykah Badu. Then she finally went the way she did, you know. And she fell off, but she was still relevant. She's still relevant today, you know.
Well, see, it's something about Miss Erykah.
Yeah. Everybody don't have that.
Yeah, she don't. And I know what you mean by fell off, but she never really fell off. She just kind of disappeared.
Right, got out the spotlight.
She kind of got out the spotlight for a minute, but then her music is another person that is timeless, and every time you put it on, you're gonna love it, and you're gonna listen to it, and it's gonna be like it's the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't fade away. It's not trend. It doesn't go. It's always everlasting. You know what I'm saying? It's from the soul. Yeah, it ain't going nowhere. So I mean, she's just another one of them ones, man. And it's just crazy, man, and hella unfortunate, man. I just really I want to keep her family and everything, her son and all that, and my condolences and everything. And you know, it's just I don't know. I don't know, you know, from everything, from any bad experience or anything we go through, we always, you know, when it happens, it's like,
Right.
take care of your loved one, love your people. But it's like that shit you should do all the time. Like that shit you should do every day, all day.
Right.
Like, and I know she had people that loved her and appreciated her, and she did too. So, you know what I mean? That's why I say condolences to them. I know they're going through a lot right now.
And I think she was just getting back out. She had health problems too. So
she was at concert. Her concert was like, I think she was leaving one of her performances.
On her way to another one.
On her way to another one.
And that's why she was upset about the money thing. She was saying I guess maybe she was struggling. Well, I ain't gonna say struggling, but she was needing to perform to get money. You feel me? That's why she was angry, like expose this business because I shouldn't be having to work this hard at this age. That's what she was just saying. Like
she said it. Yeah, she said it. Matter of fact, we can go to that.
Feel me? Yeah, she said that.
We can go to that. I got that right here, y'all. Matter of fact, everybody live, y'all gonna check it out. And then, of course, you know how we do. When you live, we could check it out. And then on the clip, y'all just look it up. I'll put the link in the description and all that jazz.
And that's what I was basically trying to say. Is like I think that she was in need. She needed to still perform. Is what I was basically trying to say.
Exactly. That's why I wanted to play that clip because that went exactly into what you said. That she needed to stay relevant. I mean, she was always relevant, but she needed to stay moving and needed to stay working because she had got played so bad in the past, like a lot of other artists go through, like the things that a lot of other artists go through.
She was headed to another performance, just leaving one.
Yeah, she was leaving one, going to another one. Working. She just said she got sat down at Christmas time. It's just February.
Right.
She's back on the road. Who knows what all she did in January? How many tours? She just said she left Detroit and then she just down south. Like, it's just a shame that she had to keep working like that.
She had just did some Mardi Gras festival.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like I think it's a shame, man.
Definitely is.
But like we said, man, rest in peace, our sister Queen Angie Stone, man. It's just nuts. I don't know, man. I'm just kind of like I said. I've been dealing with this stuff too within my own family. We've been losing people. February is a bad month. Just lost my aunt 2 weeks ago. Dad passed away last year in February. That's what took so long for the show to come back. That whole situation and that topic is just crazy for me. It's chilling for me. And I just, like I said, man, I think we need to just, take care of each other a little bit better. This world, this society, this country has just gotten so cold. You know what I mean? And I believe everybody with this melanin that we possess has the love in them.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't care where you from, how you grew up, what neighborhood you from, or however tough these motherfuckers want to be. Everybody got that. We got that love in us. It was, where it's at. Everybody got a grandma. Everybody got aunties. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got we got that. We know that. We just need to get back to that. You know what I'm saying? Them 80s and 90s to me, and I'm only talking about the times I lived through and could. So I don't know about those 70s and 60s and all that. And I assume it was kind of better back then as far as the community. You know what I'm saying? But the 80s and 90s, we had hella community. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't, it was, we tore LA up when they jumped on a black man at a traffic stop for a child. You can't get a motherfucker to do that shit. You can't get a nigga to co-sign and nothing for you nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just cold. Like, everybody cold. Yeah. Everybody for themselves. Everybody for the bread, man.
That comes with that shit, though, man. There's so much out here that's turning a brother against a brother. This motherfucking turning a sister against a sister, man. I've been seeing some shit with motherfuckers fighting and pulling guns and shit. I'm like, man, what You know,
oh, you know it. You know it. It's the Wild Wild West everywhere.
Come on, man.
All the gun
I post
laws
that
is
shit
relaxed.
every day. I post something on Facebook about praying and love the next motherfucker, man. Cause
Oh, I know. I be
that
seeing
you we at that point now. See, if you had did it a while back, we wouldn't have shit to worry about now. You know, if you had did the shit 2-3 years ago, when you had nothing to worry about. But now it ain't there, and now is when you need it with the shit going on in not just the world, but in the country right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You need some motherfucking love. You need a motherfucker calling you every day to check on you. You need a motherfucker asking you if you had a meal yesterday. You know, now is the time you need that shit. And motherfuckers too far out there, they ain't gonna even do it now. You know, you can tell it. These other folks out here acting stupid. You shouldn't be acting stupid. You should have your head on a swivel and trying to stay above water. But here you is trying to take the next motherfucker down. Come on, man. We I know we better than that because I done seen it, bro. That's the difference.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
That's all I'm trying to get across.
That's the I done seen it, so I know. But these young motherfuckers, they ain't seen nothing like that. You know what I mean? And then you lost the people to teach them.
Mm-hmm. And now we so fixated. Everyone is so fixated on popularity, on you know, the relevancy. To look at me, it's everywhere. Like even you could tell how. So I just had this conversation. I just had this conversation with my wife earlier. So this country would, and not to even bring it to the presidency and Trump and political and all that bullshit.
Right.
But if you look at it, he's exposing what this country was built on for all these years, all along.
Right.
But he's not exposing it like he wants to do it on purpose. He's exposing it accidentally because he's such a fucking idiot that people are now seeing that that position is just a figurehead, is nothing, is really not, because all the things that he's trying to do and make the moves he's trying to make get blocked, get this, get that don't pass, judge block this, judge block. Like, what are you doing? All these orders you're trying to do, like some things have passed. It'll be some things have passed because the people he has gotten on his side and has swooned into with his popularity and shit. Right. It's like people don't even think for themselves. Right. They pick their phones up, they follow who they follow and want to listen. They don't listen to unbiased opinions. They follow who they want to follow, and then they perform. They conform. They what's the name? And I blame their own opinions or whatever they statements, but I kind of blame like the algorithm type shit because they're being forced. They're being forced that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's being forced onto you because the algorithm is going to show you what you like. If you like bullshit, it's going to show you bullshit.
It'll show you all that bullshit.
If you like all the anti this and all the anti that, it's going to show you all the anti this and anti that. If you like all the pro this, the pro that, the woke this, the woke, it's going to show you all of that. You see what I'm saying? It's not going to show you the unbiased of what's really going on here. You have to go find those things. Yeah. You have to go find the things that are really going on, like the shit that's real game going on.
Let me knock on some wood right now, man, because that's what I be telling folks, man. Don't fuck with this okie doke you motherfuckers trying to show you, man.
Please
Take
don't.
your time and get out here and get some knowledge to yourself. Get some knowledge yourself. I mean, shit. They got fucking internet, fucking Google, whatever. You know what I mean? And just take the time and fucking read and know from yourself.
And I'm sad to say,
we used to play the game when I was
Did we do the food stamp lady? Did we do the food stamp lady last week?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, we need to talk about that because this the shit that warms my fucking soul.
Oh yeah.
Now that we on that right there. Now that we on this type of shit, this the shit that warms my soul, man.
It's a food stamp, man.
Yeah. Wait till you, cause she's blaming Trump. She blamed Trump for like taking the food stamps and shit.
Oh, it's the white lady.
Yeah,
that's what I say.
Did we talk about that?
No, I think I saw that though.
I think I said
about
that.
Her car and all some other shit, man.
Yeah.
You put yourself out there like that though.
Man, listen.
You can't show your other hand what you doing on slick shit.
I'm gonna find this shit, man. I'm gonna find it.
But I think that's the one that I saw. She was complaining about her food stamps and all that shit.
Yeah, because she get $3,000 a month.
Yeah.
What?
Let me see. Yeah, she get $3,000. We finna watch it.
They was talking about the car she driving and all that type of shit. I was like, man, get out of here, bro.
We get $3,000 a month.
Yeah, $3,000 a month. But I told y'all, I knew some women that's getting $8,000 a fucking month, yo.
Man, and the funniest
staying in a hotel, renting a hotel room out for a week. You got 4 kids, 2 of them you getting like $1,000 a month for, $800 a month for, because they've been deemed special by the fucking school system and the health department. Ain't nothing wrong with them kids, man. They just follow along with your damn plan. Then you getting food stamps. Then you get money, housing money.
Yeah,
you can go and be in a house paying $80, $120 a month, a 3-bedroom fucking house. But you rather stay in that hotel and pay $159 a week, but you're getting $2,800 a month for housing. You're getting a check for $2,800 a month for housing. So what is more fucking important? If you cared about your kids, you had that house where you paying $120 a month just to get them a fucking home. But you got a child in every grade, every school level. So there's a bus in the morning for the elementary school child. There's a bus right behind that for the junior high child. And there's a bus right behind that for the high school child pulling up outside a fucking hotel, yo. And it picks them up at the hotel every fucking day. Come on, man.
That's ridiculous. Jay, you ready?
What up with him?
What's happening? We got Jay in the building. Just the facts.
Man, just the facts in the motherfucking building. What y'all got going on?
What's going on? Nothing chilling, man. We just got done talking about Angie Stone, and we spun it into this. The shit that's going on, and we was talking about this. Well, we getting ready to show y'all this clip about this girl. We talking about shit that warms our soul because a lot of times the Trump, like the people that was tripping on Trump, like this lady was tripping on him for no reason because this was her own fucking fault. She got her just do it. Ain't had nothing to do with Trump. But it's just crazy that all the lies and shit that's been spread, and now a lot of people finding out, and it's just biting them in the ass. But this shit hilarious, man, because this shit don't got nothing to do with Trump, and it's just funny how she tried to spin it and blame it on somebody, but it's really her fucking fault. Her own fucking fault. This motherfucking story is crazy as shit, dog.
Bruh. That woman's stupid as hell.
That's super Karen. That is super Karen.
White privilege at its finest.
She thought she could literally just tell the people
that ain't no fucks about saying, I did that shit.
Dump cans out.
I did.
Because I bought them on my food stamp card. Get the man. Boy.
We've been normalizing the fuck out this ratchet shit. That's horrible. That's
man.
That's deplorable.
And she was getting everything on the list.
She gotta have a mental health, a mental disease. Like she gotta have some type of mental illness. Like, that ain't lazy. Nobody's sense, bro. That whole
is lazy, bro.
Crazy. And she viral for that right now. That's
viral. People really helping her. It's my thing. Like
GoFundMe.
That's the dumb shit.
Fact.
When she get out, she gonna be just like the other girl though. hot tour or whatever that shit is. She gonna be doing some shit like
that
that.
shit crashed and
Out.
burned real fast.
Nah, she ain't
She
going
ain't
that
gonna
far.
have
We
no
ain't going
job
that
or
far
nothing, so
with it.
she gonna have to do something.
No, we
Right.
ain't going
She
that
gonna
far.
have
We
to
ain't gonna go
do
the hot
something.
tour route with her. Not with her. They go the hot tour route. Bro, if they go the hot tour route with her, bro, I'm probably about to get me a passport and get the fuck up out of here. It's crazy in America. That's wild. For real.
Bruh, crazy, man. That shit nuts, man. But what the fuck do y'all think make people in their head? Just like Jay just said, what do you think gives people the unmitigated gall and the audacity to literally commit fraud? I mean, and I'm not in this, it ain't just her. Let's just be honest. We all know people. Anytime you nigga, let me get some food stamps, nigga. Let me get this. Let's see 50, nigga, get 100, nigga, quick 100. Like what I'm just saying, everybody do it. You feel me? But what gives you the we've gotten to this point in the country because, and I feel it's because of the leadership. Everybody's seeing it. We can do what they if people think they can just do what the fuck they want to. Like it's just cool. Like they not gonna get away. Like it's cool because they doing it. Just like someone, as soon as the ended, somebody said white privilege at its finest.
Yeah, but them people
That's more. That's a little bit more than white privilege. That's white privilege.
They get lax. They get too lax, man. They get too
stupidity.
comfortable. They get too comfortable, man. When they get too comfortable, then that's when they get vulnerable and oh my goodness, you find out a whole bunch of shit, bro.
That's white ignorance.
Yeah, it's ignorance, but you just get comfortable, man. She's just too fucking comfortable, yo.
I think that people just kind of get to this point where you forget that we in a different age now. So it's like the things that you could get away with in the past that our parents got away with, our grandparents got away with, you're not getting away with that shit now. You on 4K everywhere. CCTV and shit is real. Like your footprint is everywhere. Like anything you think you about to do, we can always find it on the internet. Your email is associated with damn near anything you ever sign into. Everything is out there, bro. So I think people just forget that we in an age where you can't hide shit. You can't lie about anything. It's gonna come out. You can lie for a little bit, you can fool people for a little while, but that shit gonna come out eventually.
Second or two.
Facts. Because like if you check like 10, 20 years ago, even 10 years ago, she could have dumped that shit on the side of the motherfucking store for years and nobody would have said nothing. But now everybody got their motherfucking camera out. Everybody want to have the scoop. Everybody want to get to catch the next moment, viral moment. I be seeing motherfuckers just waiting for shit.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Just sitting there, just with their phones, just out.
That's like that damn cartoon. You got 15 people standing around, and the dude is fucking drowning, and everybody got their phone on.
Yeah,
that's just crazy, man.
That's how it be. Like you say, you on care. Everything is associated. You on camera, 4K, everywhere.
Every damn thing.
Everywhere. If it ain't somebody gonna tell on you, the cameras will.
Yeah.
The cameras definitely gonna tell on you, man. So I don't know.
Or even worse, your phone. Because with these new smartphones, you cannot get away from getting your location dropped, all that. Like you can hide it from people or whatever, but it's somewhere. It's somewhere in the cloud somewhere where you been at, where you was, how long you spent there, all that, everything. It's all there, bro. Like, it's hard to get away from this shit.
Facts. That shit crazy, man. Yeah. That shit nuts, bro. So shit, we're gonna turn it in. We're gonna go into this other shit because, like I say, man, people, and like y'all just said, like people forget we in a whole different time. You know what I'm saying? And these times and people's attitudes is way fucking different. You know what I mean? People's attitudes is fucking, it's crazy. So now I got another little clip for y'all. Speaking of that, Got another little clip for y'all.
Black male.
What y'all think about him being charged while he was defending himself in that missing piece of that missing video?
Man.
So the word of witnesses ain't enough. You got all the witnesses. You got all the witnesses that told them exactly what happened, plus the piece of the tape that they got. So I still don't. Nah, he shouldn't have been arrested or nothing. To me,
what state is this in?
He didn't start it. Because I remember seeing this. They were arguing in front of the building, and the whole time the black guy had his back turned to this guy. He was talking to like the women over on the side of the sidewalk. And next thing you know, they walking down the sidewalk. And then that's when you see the white guy hit that little black kid, man.
So you watched the video?
I saw the video. Like, yeah, they was arguing in front of like it might be a barn grill or something, but they were arguing in front of a building.
So was it what state was it? Was it Mardi Gras? I know it's down south because I know about.
Yeah, it's down south. That sounds like it's in Baton Rouge or something.
By the way, man, yes, I know it was down south.
Yeah, so they were arguing in front of that building. He was talking to some women. If you saw in one of them pictures, there was another white guy there. Mm-hmm. When he was talking to the women, the other white guy was to the left of him. And the guy that hit him was behind him. And then they got it was some word exchange between them two. And it was like, well, no, I'm moving right here. We can go on down here. So everybody started walking down the sidewalk, even the women that he was talking to. I don't know if he was arguing with them or what, but yeah, it kind of escalated pretty quick. And as he was walking down the sidewalk, dude, the older guy hit that young guy, man. And then you saw a couple little fisticuffs in the distance, but like I said, I saw that and I was like, okay, next thing you know, he in the hospital, and then 3 days later, that dude's dead, man. I'm like, wow.
And my thing is, who to say what? Man, I'm so motherfucking anti, nigga. Who to say the surgeon ain't kill him?
Fact.
Like,
sound like it to me.
Who to say he didn't have like they always be trying to say, who's to say he didn't have an underlying health issue?
That too.
You know what I mean?
Too, like and like the dude said, like the nigga looked like you sparked your own face. You found your face. You incited your own face.
Look death right in the face.
You thought that punch, you thought your weak ass 40-year-old punch was gonna hurt that young, spry 26-year-old man.
That's how I see it. It's more like, should he be charged with homicide? Based off of what a homicide is, I can see that being the situation. I mean, obviously, just because he's charged doesn't mean that he's guilty of any crime per se right this second. But given the circumstance that he fought the man ended up dying from the wounds of this combat. I mean, I understand him getting charged. I don't see him really doing too much time behind it. Just off the contrary, like we seen the video and we know that it was in self-defense. Hopefully that is a state that carries the self-defense fact though. Because if it's not, then shit, he cooked regardless.
If I'm the lawyer, I'm arguing that the surgery killed him. That's what I'm arguing. I ain't even self-defense is cool. That's cool too. But shit,
that's tough though.
That nigga, that's what I'm going for.
That's tough.
Because my
practice.
That's gonna be tough to prove though.
Well, see, the thing is, we can't. What's being lumped is the word homicide with what happened. So, like, I get it, but the thing is, when you commit a homicide, when you leave the scene, that person is dead. This man went to the hospital and lived for weeks. He had a surgery. He went to another hospital. He was still living. Then he died. That young man is not responsible for that man's death.
I think that's why they're doing second degree, because first degree is what you were describing. That's first degree homicide. Second degree homicide is a situation where a person dies because of the effects of what happened.
Right.
That's like a vehicular homicide. So if you hit a person and then they later on die in the hospital, like later on, you get hit with a second degree homicide charge.
I get that, but after the person, but okay, so my whole thing is, why don't surgeons ever get charged with homicides? They lose more people on the table than natural causes all the time, and you never hear about it.
They protect it though.
And why?
They protect it. Like,
they are protected.
And why?
Yeah,
because a lot of times it be their fault.
Because it's not always 100% certain that you were able to save a person. Like it's all kind of different complications that can happen from a surgery. Like
I ain't talking about that. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about when the doctors make a mistake and kill somebody.
That's what I'm saying.
They never get charged. They never get charged.
I mean, they get hit with a malpractice if it's something like that. But in most situations, it's just so many variables that happen that you just can't just be like, oh yeah, the doctor did that.
Okay, so if somebody walks up and just socks you in the side of the head, you don't know this motherfucker from nothing. You push the nigga, he falls over a fucking fire hydrant. He bang his head on the fucking concrete. Were you defending yourself, or did you just walk up and blatantly murder that man?
Well, no, I mean it's clear that Buddy is defending this. It's clear that that's why I say I believe. I understand. That's why I say
we gonna fight.
Well, that's why I understand the fact that he getting a homicide charge, because a homicide is what happened. Like that's what happened. He died because of the results of a physical altercation. So a homicide did happen. For him to be charged,
a death happened, not a homicide. A death happened, not a homicide.
I agree with that.
A death happened, not a homicide. Homicide has to be proven.
But the autopsy said it's a homicide. Okay,
a homicide has to be proven.
Said that it's a homicide. We can say all day whatever we believe, but if the autopsy say is one thing, then
I ain't hear him say that an autopsy said that it was a homicide. I heard him say I heard him say that people are ruling it a homicide, and he's being charged with the homicide.
That's what that means. That's what the autopsy is showing, that it's a homicide.
Nah, he's being just because he's being charged with a homicide don't mean that's what the autopsy say. He went to surgery, bro. He went to surgery.
That ain't reading.
He ain't reading, bro. He had to fight. He had to fight.
The autopsy comes out and says, "Hey guys, this looks like a result of a homicide. This death was a result of a homicide." Okay, well now
it's gonna be another.
They have to go into a search to find out who was responsible.
But no one said that though. No one said that. I listened to the whole thing and no one said that.
It hadn't gotten there yet.
Yeah, it hadn't gotten there. No one said that.
They ruled it a homicide.
He didn't talk about it.
That means that the autopsy
homicide. They didn't say it was.
You got it. We just talking shit about it, bro. We ain't debating it. We ain't debating it. Like we just giving our view and then moving on, my nigga. That's all. Like I'm not here to debate this shit.
It's gonna be an update on that because the medical stuff ain't been done yet.
Yeah, like my whole thing is, how do y'all feel about the whole system charging this nigga as a homicide and not giving him the benefit of the doubt? Because y'all know if it was a white motherfucker, and I hate to be the motherfucker to say it.
I was just getting ready.
If it was a white motherfucker, they wouldn't do a fucking day, my nigga.
The truth.
If a black man walked up and did this shit to a white person, they wouldn't do a fucking day. It would be, look at that monster. Oh, he deserved what he got.
In Louisiana. He a black dude in Louisiana.
It would be that way. That's what we're here to discuss. How y'all feel about that?
Yeah, that's what we are. In Louisiana. Well, and they supposedly killed a white man out of defending himself.
because that's the shit that's going on in the country. That's the conversation that we really need to be having.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Is why is it like that? And what are the things basically to not get us in these predicaments? You know what I'm saying? As black men and black women out here to get ourselves in these predicaments. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always going to go against our favor in any kind of way.
Yeah.
No matter what, no matter how you flip the coin, it's always going to be against us. Period.
All right.
That's true.
That's what I want to get at. That's what I want to really break down. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to talk about. Not like whether it's a homicide or not. Who can? It's not nothing. None of that shit. None of that shit is even done yet. That man, I don't even think that boy haven't even sat because he's out on bail. That boy, I did hear him say that he ain't even been to court yet. You know what I'm saying? So we still got to follow up on that. My main aim is the temperature of how that happened and what happened to him and how is this going? Like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, how is this continuing to be a problem?
I'm there with you. I know. I hear you. I hear exactly what you said. And I hear the conversation you want to have.
When and how do we get our fucking respect? You know what I'm saying? To where we can stand up and say we were just defending ourselves. Just like they do, to where it's automatic. My nigga, you feel me?
Well, that day might not never come.
I heard that.
Let's just be for real. That day might not never come. But
I heard that. So how do we stay out these situations?
I mean, shit. I mean, listen. We dealing with a racist. We dealing with it. We in a racist. It's like, like the little snow globes back in the day. You know what I'm saying? You shake them and all the little snow. That's us, dog. We in the globe, and you shake it. That's racism. You feel me? That's racism. We in a racist situation. You feel me? So, we always gonna be judged differently. We always gonna be looked at differently. The crime's gonna be looked at differently. Like, for instance, like
No, you hit the mute button on accident.
My fault. I wanted to have the same type of conversation about the sport on the sports podcast. Like, why? Remember we talked about that Baltimore kicker? He did the same thing Deshaun Watson did.
Deshaun Watson.
We ain't even heard. I ain't heard shit else about that.
Not a motherfucking thing.
Like, that's just what we dealing with. You feel me? I mean, I don't know. I don't got. That's just what we dealing with. You know what I'm saying? We looked at differently. We can do the same thing, and it's gonna be viewed differently. It's gonna be looked at as self-defense for the white guy if he do what if in the same situation with no questions asked.
Yeah.
With no questions asked.
And that shit is sad as fuck. And I hate that we gotta. You know what I'm saying? We got to live through that shit. Like, we got to just going back to the conversation earlier. It's 10 years ago, even 10 years ago, the temperature wasn't like this. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't this tough. Like, it was certain cases. Yeah, it was certain things, but it wasn't like everything is so amplified. You know what I'm saying? How can we get away from that? Like, what do y'all think? You know what I'm saying? We need to be focusing on. Is it a way we need to be carrying ourselves? You know what I'm saying? Is it places we need to be sticking to? Is it do we need to go back to segregation and be amongst our own people and have our own fucking black police force who know how to treat black people? You know what I'm saying? Or you see what I'm saying? Because like that situation is what it's just crazy, my nigga.
In my opinion, I think it starts with us, to be honest.
Always.
And when I say it starts with us, you got to look at how other cultures and other races of people treat their situations and everything like that. Like LBC just brought up the Deshaun Watson and Justin Tucker thing. Well, if you think about it in black media, that was our number one topic. Like, that's all we was discussing. I mean, we don't really tap into white media too much to really know what they're discussing. But if that's a thing that they're discussing, we probably wouldn't know about it for real. As far as like, say what?
I be watching. They ain't discussing that shit.
I mean, and then on the flip side of that, when you think about how, especially in like the sports world, black people is put on this certain pedestal already. So when they're doing so good, when they do any one bad thing, it's magnified. It's magnified for any athlete, but it's super magnified for a black athlete. Now, on the flip side of that, in regular life, I think it's more so like, it's almost the same thing, but kind of not in a sense, because they don't expect for black people to do good. So whenever a black person is doing good, obviously, you know, the magnifying is definitely put on that guy right there for sure. But
they try to throw everything out.
Right, but for all the outliers, that the ones that the knuckleheads that's running around doing the most, they got to put a magnifying glass on those people too, and make sure that, hey, this is the way that we really see these people. So don't think that the outliers that they pointing out, which is the good people to us, they want to magnify the other side. And I think it's more so a thing that we just got to kind of understand that that's how it is. It's like, you can't ask for equality, because equality isn't something that we can ever achieve for real. It's always going to be somebody that's going to feel like they got the short end of the stick, or somebody that's going to feel like they left out or something like that. So it's like, it's almost like asking for equality in a situation where you know it's probably never going to happen, but you can try and do it by embracing the things that you have going on within like the black community in this conversation.
I feel that. I don't think necessarily that. I'm gonna put it to you like this without sounding cliche and shit. I'm not gonna just all the way throw never have equality to the win, because there will be a time, I don't know if we gonna see it or not, but it's too much commingling. Decades from now, like a lot of the like it's leaving. Like, it's funny though, because when I get into that conversation, and I hate to go like into another hallway, like you say, or another alley, like you say, Iceberg, another street, nigga. But you know what I'm saying? When you sit there and like see what's going on, and you see these people, I don't think that like all of the races ain't gone yet, because it almost kind of feel like all of the old races that was dying out, just it's like a new wave that kicked up, and now a whole bunch of new wave of young motherfucking racist shit. You know what I'm saying? And young people that feel that they entitled. Like we were just talking about the white privilege and all that goes back to what Jay is saying. There's always going to be a certain group that feel that they are better than somebody else, or entitled to something that you're not. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like as we was getting away from it with them old motherfuckers, like the old shit, it kind of like kicked the fuck right back up. You know what I mean? That's just how I feel about that. And as far as us having equality and that we'll never have it, I'm not gonna say never, because I just feel like it will be a time. I don't know if we gonna see it or not. You know, if this motherfucking ball keeps spinning, I just feel like it's gonna be a time where everybody gonna be either something crazy or catastrophic gonna happen, where everybody gonna be fucked up and ain't gonna be no different types of society, because a lot of that most of the time stems from different types of society. If you take away the base racism, that I'm better than you stems from a societal type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it goes more than just black and white. That goes to money and no money. You know what I'm saying? Or having and not have. That's the haves and the have-nots also. You know what I'm saying? Because the white motherfucker do a poor white motherfucker dirty too. They don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? If it's a rich white motherfucker, the upper echelon or the tippy top, if we want to get to it, you know what I'm saying? They'll do their ass dirty too. So I feel like it's more of a classism thing. Huh?
That's why I don't think that. That's why I don't think it'll ever be a situation of equality because my thinking of racism is a non-existent factor at this time. I think I do say racism is prevalent, like it's still around and things, but I think that the equality comes from like, and racism in this time would be more of a classism thing where you got to think about the fact that you got a certain group of family that has always been the upper echelon of people. Like they've always had the most money in the world. And that probably won't never change because they're not going to just be like, well, hey, I'm going to give you guys my last dime so we can all be equal. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. Well, that's why I mentioned something catastrophic is going to happen to where everybody's going to be on the same playing field, the same level playing field. You know what I mean? Like a mass war type shit to where like, nigga, if it's more halves, it means less halves than have nots. And then when that happens, you know what happens. To eat the halves. The have nots eat the halves.
Eat that.
When that, so that's why I say that's the catastrophe. That's the only thing that's the only way I can see it actually leveling. You don't think so? You don't think so?
Because they still not going to try and give it for real. And even whenever and then whoever gets it, they're going to be the ones that think they have all the power. It's like an ego trip, man. It's kind of weird.
Check your mic, Iceberg. Check your mic thing. Because you was talking about it. Check the cord. Check on the cord. Because he was trying to chime in about it. Because I want to hear his take because he don't think he ain't digging he ain't picking up what we put down.
And like,
but he come from a different era too, though. So that's why, like, it's a different. You know what I mean?
He might and he's seen a lot more. Pop back out. He might want to pop out and pop back in.
Check on the cord.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw that wrench in there though, man, because this is just how I feel when it comes to equality and the black people and stuff, bro. We ain't gonna get nowhere until we treat each other right, bro.
I mean,
I don't give a fuck how catastrophic, what the fuck ever, bro. Until we give a damn about ourselves to stop all this dumb shit against each other. And then come together and fight this shit, bro. You know, you got groups of people out here without no backing, but then on this street or on this next street, shit, you got girls fighting over niggas fighting over girls, all this crazy shit, bro. Until that shit stops and we actually start giving a fuck about each other, man, then we can grow. Until then, it ain't gonna happen. Then we can get out here and have a firm foot down on a foundation when you're talking about racism. Because you cry about how the white man or the other man do black people, but shit, you doing it to your own fucking people. You know what I mean? You out here killing your own fucking people in the neighborhood on the corner down there. So yeah, until that shit happen, nah, it ain't gonna change, bro. It'll only get worse because if I don't give a fuck about the motherfucker standing next to me, then why should I give a fuck about what anybody do to the motherfucker standing next to me? If I don't give a fuck,
that's a good point of view.
If I don't care,
that's like a situation where if you got a car, like take two different cars, right? You got this one car and you keep it clean. Anybody that get in it, they gonna respect that car. They gonna keep it clean too. But if you got this other car and it's junky, it's just trash all over the place. It's dirt on the floor. It's just a bust. It's whatever.
There you go.
Whoever get in your car, they gonna treat it like that too.
They gonna put trash on the floor and everything too.
So that's like what he was just saying, and I agree with it 100%. It's like, well, shit, if we don't treat each other with respect and we ain't doing right with each other, why the hell do we expect anybody else to treat it any better or treat it the same at least?
Bingo. You got motherfucker hating on you now. Hating that's what a type of racism. A motherfucker putting you down. You know. Okay, then it's the same damn thing. to me, everybody gonna have a different definition of anything, but yeah, it's the same thing to me, man. So am I my brother's keeper? Yeah, okay, I am. So let me and my brother get out here and see if we can get 2, 3 more motherfuckers to feel the same way. Then let's see if we can get some most motherfuckers to feel the same way. So let's change that 100 to 100,000, and then we can get out here with a voice and really fight this shit. That's the shit going on right now, even with this boycott shit. You know what I mean? The biggest people out on this boycott platform right now has been churches. These big pastors that's been talking and stuff. It ain't been none of these regular people that's out here saying this. It's these churches, and it's those churches that are rooted in something. They got thousands of people in the pool every week, and I just seen 3 preachers last week tell people we ain't doing this on this day.
That's
no, it's some unity in somewhere. It's somebody around there that care about something. But yeah, until it gets on a larger scale, that man, you ain't gonna knock on the door. You'll stand right there and you won't even knock on the door of this shit that's going on. You know what I mean? That's how I feel though.
Yeah, and that's crazy. That shit, man.
Yeah,
it's actually crazy. Sad. It's actually sad, honestly.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know most of us, everybody. Matter of fact, everybody got kids here. You know what I'm saying? But I know a couple, people watching it. But most people with kids understand like that. We don't really want that kind of shit. The shit that we go through, we don't want that shit for our future. For our kids' futures. You know what I'm saying? We don't want. It's so much shit that. We want to protect our children from, but it's so much shit that they got coming at their way that we haven't even seen. You know what I mean? Just because shit is changing so crazy.
Even with that though, how long you gonna keep saying that? How long you gonna keep feeling that type of way and ain't no changing? I want better for my kid. My mom said that. My grandma told my mom and them that. So that's continuing to spiral, and when is it gonna really be some fruit off of that tree right there?
We got some fruit off of it now. Don't act like we ain't got no fruit off that tree. Now.
No, but we figured
a lot. We ain't
figure after
we done got some fruit off that tree, my nigga.
You figure after
I think we're getting further from the tree than we started though.
Yeah, but you figured after 3 generations,
and I believe that could be true too, Jay.
That it would be more.
It's like we was actually almost like we was up underneath, but now we backing away.
Yeah.
It's like because like I said it in another podcast before, like as Black people, we really don't have a culture. Like we are lost in culture. Our culture is the hip hop music and what we see the celebrities doing. We don't have how people have traditions and they actually do certain things based off of their culture. We don't follow that. It's kind of messed up in that.
Yeah, the last time you went to a family reunion.
Family reunion, your grandma don't even teach. Grandma not teaching her the daughter or mom the family recipe before she passed off. So now the family recipe done got messed up. Nobody don't even know how to make the apple pie no more for Thanksgiving. Like it's really crazy for real. We really got away from where we originally was at.
I definitely agree. That's just crazy. That nigga said we getting farther from the tree. That shit couldn't have been put no perfect, no better, boy. That's it. And we was taught to go to it. It was put there for us.
Oh yeah.
Shit, we planted it. Our ancestors planted it.
For real though.
Facts. And that's what's so crazy, man. Y'all, we thank y'all for coming out, hanging out with us, man. I hate to end on such a crazy note, but it's been a crazy week for us, man. Like we said before, my recipes to Queen Angie Stone.
Angie Stone.
Man, it's a, and before that, the week before that, and I know we wasn't here because we do every other week. Miss Valletta Wallace had passed too the Friday before that. Biggie's mom. So she had passed. I don't know if y'all was hip on that. She passed Friday before last. It's just a lot of things going on, man. So with all that being said, though, like we said, like we always say, what you tell them, Iceberg? So what you be telling them? We gotta love somebody.
Oh yeah, you gotta love somebody, man. Call somebody up. Please call somebody up, man. Somebody ain't spoke to in a minute. Just tell me had thought about them or some shit, man.
Most definitely.
I was thinking about you. I heard a song or I saw something on TV or just something. Find an excuse to call somebody. Just call somebody, man.
Yeah, let's definitely get back
Check
to
up on your people, man.
Yeah. I know that's about that shit all too well, be it. You know what I'm saying? This week been crazy for me too. So and I've definitely been doing that and been doing that shit a lot more. Cause I realized the error in my ways, you know what I'm saying? Cause I only really got one elder left, you know what I'm saying? And it's wild. It's the coming to the realization of that, you know what I'm saying, brings everything into perspective, you know what I mean, about a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? So like I say, man, y'all check on your folks, man. Tell your people you love them, man. Grab your kids, keep them close, you know what I'm saying? Just have a positive attitude out there, you know what I'm saying? Don't, whatever you put out is what you're gonna get back, you know what I'm saying? So let's keep that shit on the up and up. Let's keep that vibes positive, man. Anybody else got something to say? What y'all got going on, man? I know we could that's on the up and up. Let's lead like that, man. Just the facts. I see, man. Just the facts. Jay got the swag going on. Was we closer to the date?
Trying to step it up, trying to get shit prepared, man. I just was actually before I got on, I was just shooting a little video for investing and stuff. I told a couple of my homeboys I was gonna get a video for investing, teach some folks how to invest and stuff. Get your retirement set up, man.
Oh yeah, that's what's up.
We talk about helping the community. We gotta start somewhere. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. And that's the first place to start is in the home. No bullshit. And everything that you teaching about trusts and wills and all of that, like putting houses and properties and vehicles and all that in the trust so the government can't take it when people pass away. Teach them that shit.
Yeah, that's gonna be a part of the series. Yeah.
Man, listen, if that ain't one thing that we need to pass down to our families, to everybody that's to our families, that is one of the biggest. So y'all tune in, man. Y'all got a date for Just the Facts, man? Tune in to Just the Facts, man. He gonna have all that info for y'all, man. Y'all tune in and tap in. You know what I'm saying? Get them tools in your kit, man. Put them tools in your toolbox.
Yeah, man. Can't never have too many tools, man.
Hell no. LBC, what we got going on, man? Real Game No Gimmick, man.
Real Game No Gimmick, man. You already know, man. We back Saturday as usual, man. We'll see y'all.
Most definitely. And man, we got the ladies' night going on. Ladies' night coming. It's coming. Whenever we get some dates, man, we're gonna let y'all know on all of the platforms. We're gonna let y'all know when everything is dropping, when everything's coming, so y'all can stay tuned. And I'm gonna be dropping links on all of these videos. I'm gonna be dropping all of the links so y'all can go to wherever. You can go Just the Facts, you can go Real Game No Gimmick, you'll be able to go to Ladies Night, you'll be able to go wherever you want. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have everything going, man. The comic books, sports. And I definitely on purpose didn't talk about a certain story that we got to talk about on the sport podcast.
Facts.
And I know y'all know what we talk about.
There's a couple things I've been holding.
Most definitely, man. Mm-hmm. Iceberg, what's going on, man?
Man, same old, bro. Here at the house. Yeah, one night y'all had that sports podcast, man.
we'll let you out.
None of this stuff, boy.
Huh?
I don't be knowing about none of this. Ooh,
right. We it's all in. That's what we just had a meeting and we letting there. You knowing, you finding out just like they finding out, just like everybody else. Because we had a meeting and all this stuff is gonna be releasing it right now. So don't feel left out, man. It's only because we're not in the same state, man. That's all. Because you would have been at the meeting, my G. You would have been at the meeting.
That shit would be crazy right now, boy.
But we'll definitely tap in with you. You know we're not gonna leave you out the loop. We'll tap in and let you know what's cracking with it and when it's gonna be on and everything. And because I know you fuck with that too heavy. So like I say, man, y'all stay tuned, man, and stay positive, man. You know what I mean? Keep them vibes high, man, and love your folks, man. Tell them you love them, man. Peace.
Peace.